We are about to see, almost definitely, another surge in what's coming across the Channel. That's going to be weather-related. That's also just a historic time of year where we do tend to see these surges. They have to be put somewhere. What's the state of housing like in your area?
I think the point I would make to start with is that, you know, the picture in Darlington, we've currently got about 1,600 people on our waiting list for a whole variety of issues. So any further pressures in terms of migrants looking for housing is significant for us. We plan to build 1,000 new homes, council properties over the next 10 years, so that's approximately 100 per year. But it really is challenging. And actually, when I speak to people on the doorstep, they tell me loud and clear that the priority has to be for the councils to focus on getting that 1,600 waiting list down, some of which have been on for a number of years.
No, absolutely. I mean, there has to be a perception, I would have thought anyway, for the vast majority of Brits who are, you know, your voters and whatever party it is that they go out and vote for, to at least feel as though they will be prioritised in all of this. I think it's a basic matter of fairness, isn't it, really? I think also as well, the idea of safety in the community. We heard from our Home and Security editor there about the idea that some people might abscond, but also as well about disease. And these people sometimes have been living in, you know, desperately awful situations over there in Calais. It's patently obvious that when they come here to Britain, they might not necessarily be in the best health. And for people to be concerned about whether or not health issues are going to be introduced into their local community, I think that is a valid concern.
Absolutely. And I remember when we were talking to residents during the election, one of the things they were saying loud and clear was that, you know, the care, that they're sympathetic to some of the circumstances that people are coming through. But what they can't get their head round is the fact that we've got hundreds of people on a daily basis coming over the Channel from countries in Europe that are safe, France, Germany, etc. And for them, that's the bit they struggle with. If these people who are seeking asylum are in safe countries, what they can't understand is they can put themselves at risk to make that additional journey over to the UK, and that's the bit that people are struggling with in my community.
I can imagine. Jonathan, just one last one with you, if that's all right. In Darlington, then, are houses specifically being built for asylum seekers, or is social housing specifically being given to these people above Brits, essentially? What is the state of play there?
Well, we are building 100 council houses every single year, so 1,000 over the next 10 years to ensure that we can tackle that waiting list. So absolutely, some of the houses that will be built in Darlington will be housing asylum seekers, but they will not be prioritised. They are looked at in the same way as other residents.
Interesting. Look, Jonathan, thank you very, very much. Great to have you on the show. Astonishing Dulston there, the leader of the opposition for Darlington Council.